So we got the moon in Aquarius at the moment. So of course, this is where we're gonna basically be feeling the need to pretty much have intellectual ideas or share ideas with individuals that's like-minded during this time and during this phase. We're gonna have that gravitation, that feeling, that moon, that macabre, that mother to pretty much come near and come forward when it comes to expressing our ideas and sharing ideas and viewpoints about something. Also, let's take you into consideration with the free McDonald's for adults. That's what the government is basically practicing when it comes to this perspective. Having everybody come together and get some free McDonald's. I ain't saying it's an agenda. I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with you eating McDonald's, but of course everything got an agenda and of course everything got a purpose when it comes to that perspective. You already know what's going on. Today is what Tuesday. So McDonald's is what red, passion, motivation, yellow, happiness, and things of that matter. So it's going to be the same criteria or same colors that they basically utilize to pretty much create some form of energy that they got going on within the skies. But back on track with this moon in Aquarius, it's conjuncting Saturn at the moment. So with the moon conjuncting, see the moon and Saturn is kind of like opposite. Feel me? The moon feel comfortable with being home in Cancer, but when this is in Aquarius or Capricorn, it's kind of like detriment a little bit at times, being that Saturn rules Aquarius in that favor. But of course, it's not too detriment because it's not too cold, it's not too harsh. It's pretty much a situation where individuals pretty much coming together. But with the Capricorn energy, that's pretty much dealing with self. And then you got Mars exalted there, so it's dealing with passion, motivation. Of course, anger and aggression is not really predicated towards home and family, unless you pretty much got that in your charts. Now, with the moon basically being in Aquarius at the moment, this is pretty much a trine in the sky when it comes to the sun being in Libra and of course the moon being in Aquarius. So everybody's gonna have this gift, and we also dealing with a grand air trine. So we're gonna pretty much be having the gift to pretty much have ideas, express ideas, communicate ideas, share ideas, and of course be passionate about it. We got Mars in Gemini, got Saturn in Aquarius, you got Venus in Libra, got the Sun in Libra, about to have Mercury into Libra again. We just had Mercury in Virgo going direct when it comes to this retrograde. So basically, with that retrograde, everybody's gonna have a direct purpose and, of course, a direct interest to pretty much push off their ideas. Of course, chase after that idea or chase after that action. But of course, it's pretty much filtering through Mercury, where it's pretty much exalted in Virgo at the moment. But once it gets its way back into Libra, everybody's gonna be pretty much being very direct towards acting, and of course, relating during this time. But we dealing with that semi-sextile, so of course, people, places, and things pretty much dealing with minor issues or minor ways of pretty much looking at things or looking at the correspondence of things or how they're gonna pretty much go about their actions and their viewpoints on things. So pretty much, with this moon occurs for me, you're gonna have this strong need to pretty much react or come forward when it comes to your status or developing networking skills. Yeah, so with that moon in Aquarius, about to basically get into the quick rundowns of pretty much what you're going to basically be reacting and responding to, and of course, what you're going to be basically experiencing for the next few days before the moon into Pisces. And then after that, we're going to have the full moon in Aries on Sunday. So, of course, we already got about 5 more days to pretty much start prepping and, of course, start wearing and tearing on what you pretty much trying to pretty much bring down into existence. It's been raining for these past few days, so of course you can pretty much utilize that rain, utilize that motive to pretty much get you in the right perspective. Now, basically, we got the sun opposing Chiron at the moment, so of course we're going to be putting pretty much in a situation and circumstance of pretty much being very unconnected when it comes to our actions, balance, and trauma, which means we basically put ourselves in a situation of being very indecisive about relating our wounds or pretty much communicating or expressing too much or relating and sharing about our wounds and our traumas, things of that nature. So pretty much you need in that situation, what you're going to be pretty much doing is pretty much try to create a cloth, try to cover that thing up, not express too much of your vulnerabilities or pretty much show yourself. And also be pretty much dealing with the sun falling in Libra, which means is at its weakest. So when it's something is at its weakest, teamwork make the dream work. Gotta get it up. No homo. But in that perspective, we talking about sun trine moon at the moment. So with the sun trine moon, you're gonna be putting yourself into a situation of having a harmonious need to pretty much share and relate your communications, your relationships, and of associating yourself when it comes to networking, when it comes to like-mindedness, and of course when it comes to sharing ideas about topics or perks or events or coming together as a collective. We also got the Sun conjunct Venus, so of course you're gonna have a strong emphasis of expressing yourself when it comes to relationships or relating or valuing and appreciating relationships on the Sun. You got the Sun trine Mars at the moment, so you're gonna have this gift to compromise your passions and relate it with people, places, and things and express it passionately. You also got the sun opposing Jupiter, so of course your actions and your viewpoints is going to be at odds when it comes to your experiences. Either you're going to be pretty much in a situation of flight or stagnation, which means you're going to be very unsure about your experiences when it comes to taking action towards them. You got the sun trine Saturn, so you're going to have the gift, the harmonious gift, to take your actions and communicate it and share it with the world. You also got the moon trine Venus, so you're going to have a harmonious, mutual, and comfortable need to pretty much value and, of course, react and respond towards love, romance, and affairs, or one-on-one relationships or group relationships. You also got moon sextile Jupiter, so you're going to have this comfortable need to pretty much react and respond towards your actions and your, of course, your meanings and your principles behind things on a broader perspective. You also got the moon conjunct Saturn, so you're going to have a strong emotional comfortability need to pretty much react seriously about what you're pretty much relating your status and of course your reality basis throughout in this world. And yeah, so with that moon sextile Jupiter, you're gonna feel very optimistic about associating yourself with the world. You also got the moon conjunct Saturn, feeling a strong need to pretty much react and respond to your responsibilities and your associations. You also got the moon conjunct Pluto, so that's pretty much dealing with the moon in Capricorn. So you're gonna have a semi-sextile, so you're gonna be seeing other ways to pretty much react and respond towards taking power and control over what you got going on when it comes to your status and your reputation. You also got Mercury opposing Neptune, so you're gonna be pretty much you're gonna think disconnectedly about your dreams, or how you can analyze them, or how you can pretty much bring that dream into existence. So it's gonna be kind of like a tug of war. You also got Mercury trine Pluto, so you're gonna have the gift to transform and take full power and control over your mind. You also got Mercury square Mars, so you're gonna pretty much be learning how to communicate about your passions and not be in la la land about it. You also got Mercury opposing Jupiter, so you're gonna be pretty much your mind is gonna be disconnected when it comes to your experiences. Your mind can be going that way and that way, but of course, experiences can pretty much be scattering. Also, you're dealing with the retrograde, so with that Jupiter, it's gonna bring experiences to pretty much have you think and communicate and analyze previous experiences that's popping up in your life. You also got Mercury trine Uranus, so you're gonna have the gift of mind to pretty much have your own unique way of analyzing things and being down to earth and practical about it. You also got Venus opposing Jupiter, so of course, what you value and appreciate may basically be very odd. So you could be basically valuing somebody or something, but the experiences is pretty much not matching up. AKA, this person is not meeting you halfway; they're meeting you far distance, or they're not basically meeting you at all. Type shit. You're also dealing with the Venus opposing Chiron, so you're gonna pretty much be in a situation of pretty much valuing trauma or feeling need to pretty much get away from it or past trauma when it comes to love matters. Also, you're going to be put into a situation dealing with Uranus, trine Pluto. So you're going to have the gift to transform what you have been fixated on and what you have been working on, for good or for worse. You also got Mars square Neptune. So your passions and your dreams is at odds with each other. Means you in a situation to pretty much learn how to communicate about your dreams, imaginations, and fantasies. But there's so many dreams, imaginations, and fantasies that's gonna have you wondering which one you want to talk about, and it's gonna have conflicts, which means you may basically be unsure about certain things you're talking about or communicating. Of course, coming across, because there's so much to talk about, and of course, so much to express when it comes to your mind. You also got um, you also got Mars trine Neptune. I mean, I lied. I already said that. We got Saturn square Uranus. So this is pretty much learning how to be unique and original and be your own inventor when it comes to coming up with a new, unique way of being down to earth and practical, and of course gaining comfortability, safety, and security within your life. Also, we got Neptune sextile Pluto, so you're gonna have opportunities to transform your dreams on a deeper level. You also got Mercury opposing Mercury ISO in the moon. So pretty much with Mercury semi sextile on the moon, it's gonna put you into a situation to pretty much yeah, so we got Mercury in conjunct the moon at the moment. So you're gonna pretty much be feeling comfortable but very uncomfortable with analyzing or associating what you've been analyzing about certain things. You're gonna pretty much keep certain things hidden. When it comes to the moon trine Mars, you're gonna pretty much have this emotional comfortability when it comes to your inner desires, and of course sharing and of course associating what you got going on when it comes to your passions. We also got the moon sextile. We also got the moon sextile Jupiter. So of course you're gonna have this comfortability of expanding and feeling the need to pretty much react and respond towards being direct when it comes to your experiences or associating your experiences with the world. Or pretty much feeling optimistic about your experiences. You also got the moon square Uranus. So of course this is emotional conflict when it comes to your comfortabilities, your uniqueness, and of course your originality. You also got the moon semi-sextile Neptune, so of course you'll be seeing the other side of associating yourself with a dream or an illusion, or you're going to be pretty much questioning yourself. We also got Moon semi-sextile Pluto, so of course you're going to be seeing the other side of transforming what you have been associating yourself with, or the people, places, and things that you have been conducting yourself or building with. We also got the Moon sextile Chiron at the moment, so you're going to have the opportunities to react and share traumas dealing with yourself or with others, and how that can pretty much depict or bring back past scenarios of dealing with trauma or past hurts. We also got the Moon square in the North Node right now. So the North Node wants you to be fixated on your own way of being unique and down to earth and practical. Moon Aquarius wants you to pretty much be reacting and responding towards associating yourself. But of course, the planet of Uranus is in Taurus at the moment, so it's bringing unexpected changes, which is conflict with how you gain assurance and security in your life. So it's like a uphill battle at the moment. But now we're going to basically get into these houses, how they're going to basically be affecting your charts and, of course, your missions. See, when it comes to your first house being Aquarius, see, you're going to have the power and you're going to have opportunities to react and respond subconsciously towards your personal life, your personal uniqueness, your personal originality, and, of course, what you personally conduct yourself with. And, of course, you're going to pretty much go into some personal restrictions or putting personal restrictions towards people, places, and things because you got Saturn and Aquarius here. Now, the area and location that's going to pretty much help you out a little bit is going to be your 10th house, where you got Scorpio at. So if you pretty much put yourself into a circumstance situation of using your first house, yourself, and your 10th house, your status, your career, your goals, and your reputation, and of course, start putting yourself into a circumstance situation, of having a deeper connection towards that, you'll be able to actually, work things out and, of course, get yourself going. But, of course, that's going to be a learning aspect. Now, if you plant bad seeds, you're going to pretty much have some self-doubts or be manifesting self-doubts when it comes to your home, your comfortability, your safety, your security, and, of course, dealing with people, places, and things that's your family or your core family. Yeah, so if you got the moon and Aquarius in your second house, you're going to pretty much be feeling the need to pretty much react and respond towards what you value and appreciate when it comes to your stability, your maternal, your safety, your security, what you're working on, what you're building on, of course, what you're building with, and of course, when you come down to earth, and of course, get dirty. Now, Aquarius falls in this house, so you may basically go through some ups and downs when it comes to the stat, which is your association, the value association, and your friends, or spending too much money or giving yourself towards your friends. Now, in this house and location right here, you're going to be seeing the other side and learning how to value and appreciate, and of course conduct the status when it comes to what you are associating yourself with when it comes to the ground basis of being practical, and of course down to earth, and of course having your own unique way and your own originality of inventing what you pretty much are bringing into this world when it comes to your safety and security. Now also the house and location that's going to help you out a little bit is going to be your 11th house, aka people, places, and things that you have deeper connections and of course deeper associations with. Now, also, you're gonna be basically go through a fall, aka you may basically, if you pretty much playing bad seeds in your second house, you're gonna be pretty much in a circumstance situation, pretty much having self doubt, and of course, not appreciating yourself when it comes to your creative endeavors, and of course, your freedom of your inner child, and of course, your expressions, and of course, your romance and your love affairs. Now, if you got the moon Aquarius in your third house, you're going to have the gift and, of course, opportunities. You're going to have the gift and the opportunities to pretty much react and respond towards being unique and original when it comes to your own way of thinking and communicating, of course, sharing ideas when it comes to your environment, your surroundings, and, of course, the associations and friends that you got within your circumference. And you're going to go through some changes when it comes to your way of thinking and communicating during this time. You're also going to be, what's going to help you is going to pretty much be your dreams and imaginations and fantasies, aka having a deeper connection towards your dreams, imaginations, and fantasies. And if you plant bad seeds, you're gonna have some self doubt when it comes to worrying about your health, your working, and of course your routines, and the unexpected changes that deal with your health and your routines. If you plant the bad seeds, as Uranus is in Taurus. Now, also, if you got the moon and Aquarius in your fourth house, you a Scorpio ascendant. So you're gonna go through some learning aspects, and also gonna go through some misunderstandings with reacting and responding towards dealing with privacy, comfortability, safety, and security of dealing with home, family, and of course, people, places, and things that you call your home and family. You're gonna pretty much have the need to pretty much transform or get away from home and family, or you're gonna go through some transformational situations dealing with home and family. You probably was the black sheep in your life of dealing with home and family of growing up. But also, the house and location that's gonna help you out is gonna basically be yourself, your personality, and of course, what you personally got going on when it comes to your personal passions, your intent. Also, you can pretty much self doubt yourself in this house right here in this location. Also, if you plant bad seeds, you're gonna have some circumstances, situations, of people, places, and things that you have relationships that's gonna be looking at you like you need balance, or you need to create balance, or you can live in within your life. If you plant bad seeds in the house and location, So the better you pretty much get yourself at that circumstance situation, start playing good seeds, you will be in a better predicament. Yeah, now when it comes to the moon and Aquarius in the fifth house, it does not like this house at all. So of course you're a Libra ascendant. So of course you're gonna go through a 180 oppositions, but you're also gonna have a gift that you can use in this house and location. Now, moon and Aquarius in your fifth house, you're gonna be pretty much having the need or having the comfortable need to pretty much react and respond to having your own way of being unique and original, and of course associating your status, your career, and your goals when it comes to your hobbies, your love, your romance, and of course what you desire on a day-to-day basis. What's going to help you out is going to be your second house in Scorpio, things you value and appreciate on a deeper level. And if you plant bad seeds when it comes to your hobbies and things that matter, you're gonna have some issues when it comes to your eighth house, your privacy, what you got going on behind the scenes, your desires, and things that matter. You're gonna go through some ups and downs and some self doubts, things that you had when it comes to your sexual desires, and of course things that you have got going on when it comes to your secrets and things that matter. You may basically self doubt your secrets, or your secrets may basically vanish depending on how you pretty much play out these characteristics with this moon circulating in your fifth house, being at you the opposition. AKA you might be basically carrying the world on your shoulders. Also, if you got this in your sixth house, you're gonna be placed into a circumstance situation of having the need to pretty much go through you're gonna go through a whole lot of misunderstandings dealing with work, health, and routines or your coworkers. Now, what you pretty much need to be doing is coming up with your own way of being unique and original, and of course, creating a status and a career that you can pretty much develop your own work health and routine, and of course, your work ethics. Now, the area and location that's going to help you is going to be your way of thinking, communicating, analyzing, and of course, using your third house on a deeper level. Now, the house and location that you're going to pretty much go through some ups and downs and some self doubts. If you plant a bad seed, that's going to be your ninth house experiences, travels, meanings, reasons, purposes, or beliefs. Now, if you got this in your seventh house by default, you a Leo ascendant, so of course, you're going to be the opposite. Now, in this house and location, but you pretty much need to be doing right now is pretty much coming up with your own unique way of associating your status and your goals and your careers when it comes to your relationships or someone that you can relate with. Now, you're going to be dealing with a 180, but you're going to have the gift here. Now, the house and location that you're going to basically get help from and what you can use is going to be your home, your comfortability, and safety, aka using your house, your home, your privacy on a deeper level to help cater towards your seventh house, aka what you're relating. So whatever you got going on, what you got going on, you need to be relating towards your home and your house. And if you plant bad seeds in this house and location, you're going to pretty much go through some ups and downs and some unexpected changes when it comes to your career, your goals, and of course your status. Also, if you got the moon and the Aquarius in your eighth house, it's pretty much go through some conflicts in this house right here. And of course, it's exalted in this house. So you may go through the extremes when it comes to your eighth house, your privacy, your desires, your intent, your willpower. Now, you need to be coming up with your own way of being unique and original, and of course, having a deeper desire towards associating, of course, connecting when it comes to what you got going on behind the scenes. Yeah, with your eighth house, you're going to go through the extremes. Now, you're going to be learning how to be private, and you're also going to be learning how to pretty much just associate yourself when it comes to being unique and original and being deep and private when it comes to your status and what you're known for. When it comes to your desires, what you got going on behind the scenes, your secrets, and of course, your secret passions. Yeah, what's going to help you is going to be your love, your romance, and of course, your fifth house. Things that you have a deeper connection and a deeper, tight hold on when it comes to your romance and your love affairs and what you do on a day-to-day basis. Now, also, what's going to happen here if you plant bad seeds, you're going to go to some ups and downs when it comes to your groups, your friends, and your associations. Now, if you got this in your ninth house, you're going to be Gemini ascendant. So you're going to have opportunities and a gift. You're going to have opportunities to react and respond towards having your own unique way of being original and inventing your way of pretty much dealing with your status and career and goals towards your ninth house and expanding that and then looking at the bigger picture and of course traveling within the mind or through the body and putting hope, faith, and belief towards what you got going on when it comes to your experiences. Now, the house and location that's gonna help you is gonna be your job, your work, your health, and your routines. AKA, if you can use your job to help you out with your ninth house, that's going to pretty much help you during this transit. And if you plant bad seeds, you're going to go through some ups and downs, and you're going to fall hard when it comes to your dreams, fantasies, and of course, imaginations. Now, if you got this in your 10th house, you're going to be pretty much put into a. Now, it's kind of like it's governed here. So it's pretty much home here. It can do what it wants. But of course, you're a Taurus ascendant. So you're going to go through some learning aspects, and also you're going to have areas that you're going to be looking both angles when it comes to your status, career, and goals. Now, you're going to be pretty much dealing with a exaltation in your seventh house. So if you can use your seventh house, aka your relationships and the people, places, things that you relate yourself with, the better you can do that, the better you can pretty much get things going and flowing. Now, if you plant bad seeds, you're gonna have some ups and downs dealing with your privacy. and you're going to go to some unexpected changes when it comes to your personal life. If you got this in your 11th house, you're going to be put into a circumstance situation of being home and comfortable. You're going to have the power and opportunities to pretty much react and respond towards having your own unique way of developing your associations and associating yourself, and of course, associating your status and what you got going on when it comes to the like-mindedness individuals that's in your group. Now, you can use your 8th house, aka your desires, your passions, and of course your motives and your secrets to pretty much help you out when it comes to your associations. And also, if you plant bad seeds, you're going to have some ups and downs dealing with your 2nd house. That's going to be basically dealing with Taurus. And if you, last but not least, if you have Aquarius in your 12th house, you're a Pisces ascendant. So you're going to pretty much be dealing with some ups and downs when it comes to your dreams, imaginations, fantasies. But the better you can put yourself into a circumstance situation of putting hope and faith in your dream, and of course having a unique way of pretty much associating your dreams, you'll be out. Now, the house and location that's going to help you is going to be your 9th house, putting hope, faith, and belief in your morality. And if you plant bad seeds, you're going to have a full, aka self-doubt, when it comes to your environment, to your way of thinking and communicating and sharing